Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Crashlands. I am recording this episode right after I recorded episode 1. I was having a fun time with it, so I figured I would just do another episode right off the bat. Had the time to do it, so why not? Like I said, still planning at this point in time to maybe have it as a limited series or a limited episode series here on the channel. I'll kind of obviously judge that off of what you guys have shown when the first episode comes out, and then just go from there if there's going to be more or not. But obviously I just want to preference that now to be very transparent with you all on what we are trying to go for here. So the whole reason that I had started this was based on a viewer's comment around how we should check it out and how it was free on the Epic Game Store. Now, episode 2 is probably going up after the fact of being free. I don't know. This might be up on the 7th or this might be up on the 9th. I honestly am not sure on how I'm going to structure it. But there may be the possibility, if it is still the 7th, that you can go and pick this game up for free on the Epic Game Store if you have an account. Now, if it is past the 7th, I'm guessing the game is back up to $15. So from that point, you are going to have to be the judge if it is worth spending your money on it. Personally, thus far, I am enjoying the game. I did change a few things, and I actually wanted to change... Let's see if this helps. It seemed a little bit stuttery in the last episode, so we're going to turn that bad boy off and see how that works for our recording purposes. I have no idea if it will or won't, so... but yeah, it is probably... It could very well be up to $15. I enjoy the game. It's just up to you on if you want to spend that kind of money on this type of game. Anyway, we're going to jump back into the story that we're having. If you need to catch up, go back, check out episode 1. So, we've collected a bunch of sawgrass seeds. Do you think that there is a way to grow them? This is what we kind of were trying to check out last episode. We had no luck in trying to plant them. Definitely, there are little dirt piles all over. You could fertilize those and drop the seeds in. How do I make fertilized dirt? Analytic engine time. Blurp, bleep, blop. You're not going to like this, Flux. It's kind of dirty. Ha. Oh, jeez. But seriously, though, super dirty. All right, we got a new schematic here for fertile dirt. Spelled really well. So yeah, in the first episode, we were pretty much just getting set up. We crashed on this planet. We were kind of getting some resources gathered, getting a home base set up somewhat. And then we actually did encounter someone out in the wilderness that had a quest for us. And they actually have another quest for us to take out a named womp tile. I think that's what they're called, or a stomp tile, or something like that. Whatever these mobs' names are, there is a specific one that they want us to take out at some point. But they didn't give us an exact location. I don't think they actually marked anything on the map for us. Nope, there's nothing marked on the map. So we just kind of have to explore and find that enemy on their own. But we have plenty of other things that can keep us occupied in the meantime, which includes building... Nope, not building that. Going to our inventory. Going to this. The best defense. We can make some new defenses. Right? I thought that was one of our things. Is crafting this. It's like a... something skin. Skin something. That will help us progress to making our comm station that we need to contact the corporation that we work for, because we are a delivery woman. From what I have gathered from our conversations thus far, we are playing a female character, and we work for that company. So we want to get a comms station up and running so that we can communicate with them. Which includes killing more of these baddies over here. So let's try to kill some of them. Oh, it looks like we have another telepath up here, which is cool. So it does look like there are bigger ones and there are smaller ones. Cool. These Wampits are dangerous. Hey, Juicebox, still have my space wrench? Yeah, why? I bet I could stun a Wampit if I threw it hard enough. Oh, interesting. Great idea. Just select it in your action bar and you can hurl it at your enemies the next time you attack. What if all my action slots are filled up? Open up your suit manager, poke the slot you want to switch the space wrench into, and hit equip. Simple as pie, Flux. Then you can whip it out in combat and stun these beasts. Kind of like that office party when Will... Yep, got the picture, thanks. Obviously something interesting happened there. Alright, so we gotta take some more of these guys out. We just have to hit one. Oh, okay. Alright, these guys are pretty tough to get. And honestly, it could just be our low-leveled weapon that we have to use to get them, to kill them. But we're making good progress. You can see in the upper right-hand side, those are the materials that we need to get to progress to the next crafting station. We did get a nice schematic here. A bureau scroll. I don't know what that's... We'll have to look at that. I wonder what that's used for. But yeah, look at that guy. He's a big boy, it seems like. Alright. Got him stunned. Ooh, we have two after us. I really don't want two. Can we just get one of them to come this way? We can. But that's alright. We're gonna try to keep taking some of these guys out. Keep getting some resources. Oh, see, this guy was not that hard to take out compared to the other ones that we had before. Let me collect some resources. Let's get this next crafting station up and running, and then we'll move on in the story from there. Alrighty, so we have all of the goodies that we need to get the skinnery going. And I also collected a bunch of other materials that will obviously help us craft some other things that we need. And I unlocked a few new recipes as well. So we got these glorches, which it looks like it's just lighting, so like a torch. We found these bureau scrolls, I believe, earlier. With the power of writing on wood pulp, you are now able to convey your love towards the Bureau of Shipping. Don't know what purpose those have. We did find an old man statue. I think that was in the last episode. I found a wooden chair. Also found a wooden table. And then these are our other two weapons. We have a level 1 axe and hammer. But we want the skinnery to get going, so let's get that crafting. And we'll grab that bad boy. We got our new station assembled, and it unlocks a whole slew of new possible crafting, which is perfect. We want that for sure. And then we just go into our building menu. You go to the affinity one to get all your miscellaneous stuff. We'll grab the skinnery and we're going to place it. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let's get some different flooring going. Is this our floor? Yeah, wood floor times 10. Get a decent amount of it. What about the thatch floor? We can kind of get a decent amount. I also unlocked these harvest bombs, which helps chop down sawgrass, log trees, and whistle root with the power of violence. So we could craft one of these bad boys up and try them out. Why not? We get 3 of them per one thing, so it kind of could be cool. What does this do? Oh, we got to take them. Cool, so we got some harvest bombs. We'll have to try those out. They do go on your hotbar down here. And then let's get some wood flooring going. I think this would look really nice. Let's just build, I don't know, maybe two sets. So we'll get 20. and then we can kind of get things going out here. So let's go into our build menu. Let's grab our goodies. We'll head back over to our flooring, and we're going to pick up all of this like so. And then what I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to maybe place it a little bit further down here. Let's go over to our flooring once again, get our wood flooring here. And get it kind of set up like so. And then go back over to our affinity. We'll put our sawmill there, crafting station there, our skinnery there, and then we'll get our little gnome right there. The skinnery is creepy and effective. You'll need more powerful weapons and armor to fight the beasts around here. See what new weapons you can build. There's a saw board in here I could put together. Well, if you want to track a recipe from one of your stations, hit the track button next to build. I bet there's a ton of stuff to build and discover around here. I wonder why the Bureau never fully explored this place. Not the time for the silly questions, Flux. We've got to build that comm device and deliver these packages. Well, yeah, I think I'd give up my employee of the month streak or take a pension cut. No way. Well, need something to broadcast the signal. Let me scan for crystal resonators. Scanning. Convenient. There's an extremely resonant substance nearby. We could use it as the transmitter for our device. Throw the location on the map and we'll check it out when I feel like it. I like how it says it like that, when I feel like it. So we can get some walls going here, and you only get 5 actually, which is a little bit of a bummer that you only get 5 per. But let's get some walls up. Why not? And then if we go into build, we should be able to grab them. And I think, how do we do this? Wall. So it has to go on flooring. Interesting. Okay. So that kind of minimizes our potential here. So let's put this thatch down on the outside here. Just like so. And then let's get these wooden walls going, because we can just put them right on the thatch. And that'll just give us a teeny bit of protection. And as you can see then, we can't get through there, which is good. I mean, like I said, it'll give us a little bit of protection from anything that might be coming our way. And really, we'll want to expand it, make it a little bit bigger. But I'm not too worried about it right now. Let's check out the map. Let's see where he wants us to go. So it looks like we need to go down this way to find those crystals. But let's take a look in the skinnery really quick and see what we get. So we do have some better level armor and weaponry that we could do. We do have the saw board, level 2 axe. This bad boy is 100% certified organic, organically deadly. That's pretty funny. We do have a sticky bomb. We also have some basic glue, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here. Let's check out our quest line really quick. Yeah, crafty contact. So that's what we want to do. We want to do that. So I don't think we necessarily need to make these other tools. Yeah, I don't think we need to do them just yet. So I'm going to hold off. And instead, I'm going to get this bad boy going, because it seems like it'd definitely be a little bit more powerful. So let's build this. Obviously, our crafting recipes have gotten to the point where they're taking a little bit longer to make, but obviously not too long. And there we go. We got our saw board, which isn't anything crazy, it seems like. You do get some burn to it, though. And this is pretty nice. It does give you a comparison here between what you have made and what you currently have equipped. So our attack per second is way down. We do a little bit more damage. We do more damage per hit, it says. We have a berserk per second. We do not make them bleed though, and our burn is obviously gone. Or we do have burn now, but we don't have vampire. It's kind of seeming like what we have now is probably a little bit better. Well, let's equip this. Let's try it. I mean, it doesn't hurt. We could always make more. I'm curious, if we made more of these bad boys, well, it doesn't really make sense to, I guess, right? Like if we were to build this. Ooh, it's purple. Burn. Wow. Okay, excellent. So it doesn't do as good of damage. Doesn't do as good of damage per hit or second, I should say. But overall, it has really good burn to it. And that's compared to our, level 3. So let's try that bad boy out. And you know what? I'm just for giggles, let's make the Deadwood hammer as well. Why not? It looks like it's just a basic one. 1 damage per second. That's not really great. Yeah, this is just not that good at all, it seems like. More damage per hit. You do have stun, but nothing too crazy. So cool beans. Just cool to check that out. The other thing I wanted to make, which I think is in this one, are some of these. We don't have enough dirt for it though, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll have to find some dirt in order to do that. What was this? The wall. That was the thatched wall. Okay. So we're going to want to head this way in order to find ooh, and we can salvage things too. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And you do actually get a good amount of items back from it. Interesting. So now I wonder, I'm guessing you don't get as many items back from it as you put into them. So if we come into here, yeah, unfortunately we cannot make that yet because we didn't get enough of those bones back. So it looks like you do lose a little bit of the material when you salvage them, but it's cool that you can, so they're not just going to waste completely. But I think this is pretty cool that we have this boy now. Let's try it out. Why not? Dang, okay, it definitely does some good damage to him. Let's collect a few more resources as we're going down here. Let's take a peek at the map. Make sure we're going in the right direction. So yeah, we're going to want to go down there. You know what, actually, let's just fast travel a little bit closer. And we'll head this way. It's cool. It shows that they're burning in the next to their health bar. So it shows their effect that you have on them. Dang, there's a lot of these guys down here. This thing, I mean, it's definitely doing good damage to them. Get a little bit of, oh, this guy did a double jump. This one is definitely a bigger boy. A little bit more health, you can tell. But no match for us. Took him out pretty easily. And we got to be getting close here to our destination. We did find a telepad down here somewhere. Oh, look at this. We have a hut. We have some people down here. So there's our telepad there. Got some more resources out and about. Okay, so who? I'm guessing we need to talk to that. Can you feel the power? No. The crystal calls to me. It's so shiny. For Hugo Doku, anything. Yes, yes. 3 batteries. And the Crackalarka. Hugo Doko? Juicebox. She's talking about that jerk floaty head. And also some gibberish. I would agree. That's pretty gibberish. Hey, that's the resonator I picked up with my scam. We need to get out of there. I have a suspicion that Hugo's, that it's Hugo's. I don't think he's going to approve. Flux, it's the only way we're going to build the comm and get the packages delivered. We need to try something. Whispers, any a purpley. Let's talk outside. I mean, we're already outside. What do you? We're already outside, my guy. Thanks for meeting me. Dern's not right in the head. I worry that Crystal does more than just talk to her. I'd be happy to take it off your hands. And I'd be indebted to you for doing so. But I need to know you ain't evil before I swear myself to help. Want to pinky swear? I mean, how do I know that you ain't evil? Maybe you and that box are who Doko in disguise. I'm gonna mispronounce that name every single time it pops up. Nope. Speak of the devil. Hugo. I'm just gonna go with Hugo. Blew up our ship. Do we look like villains to you? Maybe you don't look like it, but that box of yours is sure dastardly looking. Hey, good old Juicebox. I made it myself. Didn't put a single dastardly component. Well then, I suppose if you ain't evil, you'd prove it by doing me a favor. We could definitely do that. A favor for the crystal? Sounds fair enough. Well, my old home, a good distance southwest of her, has been overrun by some nasty wampets. You find it cleared out for Dern and me, and I'll consider you and that box as folks worthy of trust. That's a deal. Okay, so we gotta go take out some baddies. It actually looks like we might have some more quests down here too. What are you doing out here? Exiled myself to the outdoors. I did. Done a cowardly thing, and bless Marla's roots, I'm feeling the shame of it. Couldn't be that bad. Flux here once got all the way across the universe before realizing she forgot the shipment. Hey, you promised to keep that to yourself. If you're sharing shames with me, I suppose it's alright to say. See that shapely tenderam on the other side of the powell? Squint's not sure. Shapely is the word I would use. See, King Flip and I were out having ourselves a picnic when these 3 big wampets came tearing into our meal. I just got up and ran. Didn't even grab fur King Flip or nothing. Saved my own skin only. Well, at least you didn't push him down so you could escape while they chewed on his screaming body. I think the only thing that they'd put me back in King Flip's grace would be to have them 3 beasts taken out. I could do that for you. I'm getting pretty good at handling wampets and could use the extra leather. Well, that's mighty kind. They roam somewhere out there. First, you'll want to take down its gromp. Come back to me when it's done. Cool. So we got another side quest that we can do. And then we have another guy over here that we're going to want to go and talk to. Well, I'm kind of getting annoyed. Oh, I don't have a don't have any more floors I can put down. Let's talk to this guy. And this is the guy who got left behind. Flowery stranger, eh? Don't suppose you could help right fella out. Don't mean to be trouble, just that I lost my entanglement ring and I need it back. Something terrible. Entanglement ring? When Tenderam commit to one another, they ask Marla for a root ring. It's symbolic about the joining of 2 lives to the roots of Marla. See that Tenderam Ollie over yonder? We were out lunching and got jumped by those 3 enraged wampets. Ollie ran faster than lightning, should have seen him. I took more of a tumble. When I came to, the ring was gone. Ollie wouldn't rightly trust me again till I get that ring back. We'll keep an eye out for it. Where did you lose it? Not sure, but I ran through a patch of whistle root. It might have snagged on them and come off. Alright, so we gotta find some ring as well. So we got a lot of stuff going for us right now. We have the home. Wow, this zooms out so far. Oh my gosh, I fricked up. There we go. So that's the home that we need to go and check out down there. But they said that there's some wampets around here somewhere. Maybe not over in this area specifically, but somewhere close by. So I guess we'll just keep exploring. It doesn't look like we can go that way unless we put down some flooring. It's nice we have a teleporter right there. I believe this game is procedurally generated in some form or fashion. I would imagine. But I could be mistaken. Oh, he did a double jump. Did not see the double jump coming. Boom. Got him taken out. You know what? I'm kind of curious. We do have our explodey bombs here. So can I like, how do I use these? Oh, you just throw them. You just yeet those boys. That's kind of cool. So you definitely want to do it where it's close enough to a decent... Oh, it attracts attention for sure. So we're going to want to be careful using those going forward. But those are pretty nice. They definitely get the job done. Alright, looks like we're kind of just getting out into openness over here. Nothing too crazy. Oh, there's Gromp right there. Can I throw this at him? Oh, he double jumped. Alright, we're gonna take out Gromp. I feel like we need some intense music playing right now. But, we don't have any intense music. This is like the boss battle, you know? Boom! Gromp down. Hey, yeah, nice job, Flux. Let's go let Ollie know the good news. Alright, cool. So we took him out. We did get a new schematic for a leather ball. Don't know what we could necessarily use that for, but we do want to head back to that guy and let him know that we took Gromp out. I do want to head down just a little bit farther, though, to get a teleporter before we head back in that direction. Alright, unfortunately, I have not been able to find a teleporter, but we did make it down to this dude's house, Burl's home, right here. So we're going to want to take out these Wampets. So I kind of want to try to get them individually by themselves, just so it makes taking them out a little bit easier. Boom. Okay, we got him taken out. I also noticed there's these like grayish green ones that have now appeared. Oh, we're gonna have a bunch of them attacking us. Alright, we got both of them on fire. Looks like we got a new schematic sitting there. We did actually get a new schematic on the way down here. What is this bad boy? A leather throw pillow. Very, very cute. Dude's doesn't really have that crazy of a house, but those should be all of the Wampets we need to take out. Good old extermination duty. We haven't had a job like that since that time the storeroom got infested with space worm larvae. Ooh, that does not sound fun. Let's get back to Burl and see about that crystal. These packages aren't getting delayed on my watch. Alright, cool beans. So we can head to the map. Let's hit this portal and get back over to where the crystal is. And we can talk to this guy first, because we killed Gromp. That means there's only 2 more of them beasts left. Next one you'll need to hunt down is Wallop. Wallop, it's named after a particularly powerful punch. Hey, yep, ain't kind, that one. You'll find her roaming around like the other one was. Watch yourself out there and return to me when it's done. Okay, so we got them done. We have another 2 more that we got to get, but now we can obviously get our crystal that we need. I can see by the splatters on that suit of yours that you've been fighting Wampets. Have been. They're all gone, bro. Do you trust our intentions now? You'll need a little something to get that crystal out of the ground. Yeah, we don't have any good pick-like tools. Let Burl Hill take care of that. I'll teach you how to make a classic Tendoram pickaxe. With that tool, we should be able to pick that crystal resonator right out of the ground. Shh, keep that quiet. Don't let Durned hear you. Why not? That crystal, I think whoever this Hugo is, I think he's talking through it. And if that's the case, it might also talk back, like a comm device. So Hugo might know we're here. Just be quiet about building that pickaxe. Then use it on the crystal all quick like. I'll wait inside. And take this here flower of Marla. It brings luck wherever you place it. Interesting. So we got a flower of Marla, which gives us luck. But we do also have now a schematic for our first pickaxe, which is awesome. We do need to go out hunting though, for more Wampets. So I don't know which way we want to go. If we want to go back the same way that we already had come from. Oh, there's Wallop right there. Holy smokes, Wallop jumps pretty far. Oh, it did a double jump. That's actually surprising that we found him so quickly. before, it took us a little bit of exploration to find that guy. Oh, we're not doing too hot. We gotta get us a pie here so we can get some health regen. All right, come on, we're almost there, and we got him. Woo, that was a big one. Let's get back to Ollie and find out where that final marauding Wampet is. Alright, we did also get this. Whoa, you smacked an egg right out of that Wampet. Cool, I could use this to make an enormous breakfast burrito. I mean, if you had a shell big enough, maybe. Or maybe you could hatch it. Imagine your own pet Wampet to follow you around and stomp your enemies into splatters. That sounds gross and awesome. I bet if you make an incubator, you could hatch it. Try this. New story, Mother Duck. So we do have a Wampet incubator now, so we could potentially have our own Wampet, which would be pretty dope. Ollie, Flux took down Wallop. She was all blam blam blam, and Wallop was all gurgle animal noise. It was crazy. There's only one Wampet left, and I'm guessing I should tell you I saved the most violent for last. Probably shouldn't have told us that. Saucy is the name of the Wampet, a big old sterling heifer beast. She's a mighty one, goes where she pleases and stomps anything. I ain't got much to prepare you, but these few sticky bombs I cobbled together. Just stay away from that foot of hers. All right, cool. So we got some sticky bombs. We got, looks like only one sticky bomb. Unfortunately, it really isn't a lot to go off of. We probably could go, you know what, we probably should go back to our base. Let's do that, and then we'll kind of save maybe that last one for another episode, because we're getting close on time to having to wrap up here. Hey Juicebox, what if I want to make a home not next to this escape pod? Europedia says there's an ancient alien telepads all over this planet. Their signatures are too weak for me to detect unless you get close. But once you find one, a quick slap let you, yeah, so basically we already know this. You can find those telepads and be able to set those as your houses. So if you wanted to move farther away from here, you could always do that. But I think for now our setup is perfectly fine. I don't think we really need to to worry about that right now. I also find this Hydra blade that we could do, which is kind of crazy. It looks pretty dope, but we need a little bit more material for it. So let me see if I can find something really quick. We need some of these grass blades down here. Get us a few more of those. Oh, there's Saucy right there. Should we go for it? Yeah, we should probably go for it. Oh. Alright, this is gonna be a battle for the ages. I feel like we need like the you know, the Pokemon battle song. Like dun 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 dun. Probably be better if I just actually put the actual music over everything, but obviously, you know, I have not done that, so you get my beautiful singing voice instead. Oh, Saucy, why are you so saucy? Name that Pokemon. It's Saucy. Yeah, this one is actually decently tough. Oof, oh man, they did a lot of damage to us. I need to regen some health. Come on. We're so close. Booyah, we did it! Saucy would go well with some spaghetti. Spaghetti. That's actually what I had for lunch today. Don't remind me of that Bureau cafeteria food, Juicebox. You don't want to see me when I'm hangry. Let's head back to Poipole and tell Ollie what came of Saucy. Maybe he'll have some spaghetti for you. Alright, cool beans. So we actually finished that one out. I wasn't planning on doing that. But since we had him right there, I figured why not just wrap that one up. And we should be able to make, oh, we can make our incubator. I kind of want to do this first. So let's build this bad boy. Takes a little bit of time, but that's okay. Again, it'll be more interesting if as we progress farther, if it takes minutes to make things. I'm guessing it will, because it does have an option where you can back out and then grab things. And then I'm guessing we can't make this because we don't have enough of that. So I'm going to unfortunately have to do that in the next episode. But let's get this bad boy placed down. Let's put it right there. And then we'll put this bad boy right next to it, because why not? That's interesting. It changed the color of those for some reason. Pet time. Just make sure to name it right when it comes out so it imprints on you. Okay, cool. Oh, is it already hatching? Oh no, we got 5 minutes on that bad boy. I was gonna say, there's no way that bad boy is already hatching. So yeah, pretty much everything is done. Let's go. We'll turn this in really quickly, and then we'll call an episode there. So I know I said shorter episode the next on episode 2, but there's just so much to get done in this game. It is so much fun. So you wouldn't happen to have any spaghetti for all this sauce we spilled. Oh, that's a good one. You done restored my honor. Not sure what spaghetti is though. Got some more from them sticky bombs though, if that'll do. Now I just got to work up the nerve to talk to Kickflip again. Thanks again, Flowery. Dope. We finished that quest line out. Now we still need to find the other person's ring, so we're gonna have to do a little searching for that. And we're also gonna need to get some more materials to make those gloves. And I think that's, for the most part, we do need to get crafting on a pickaxe as well. But that'll be in the next episode. So guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below, or better yet, leave me a comment. I would really love to know what you're feeling on this series. If you want to see more episodes, I'll base off of your comments and your likes and the views on if we continue this more than maybe like 3 or 4 episodes. If you're new to the channel and want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. It lets you know every single time a new episode is posted to the channel. But other than that, guys, thank you for sticking through till the end. I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.